Okay, just a short video about how to set up a ladder properly and use it. You can see I got this ladder set up, and it looks like it's set up properly. The distance at the bottom is about the right distance out, and what you can see up at the top, though, if you look carefully, it barely overlaps. And yeah, I could get away with that, but it'd really be smarter if I raised it up one more notch, because when you step on that ladder, it's going to bend, which will make it shorter. That's one good thing to know. Another good thing to know, make sure you have the right distance at the bottom so that you have the right angle going out, because if it's too close, it could topple backwards, it could slide sideways. You're going to feel very unsafe on the ladder. But if you put it out too far, as you can just figure, down here on the bottom, those feet will eventually slip if you put them out far enough. Now, they'll go out a lot farther than you think they will, but don't push your luck, because, well, what could happen to you if you're wrong isn't worth it. Now, when you climb up a ladder like this, you want to reach both sides at one time. What are you going to do? How are you going to get both sides at one time? By the way, I clean windows for a living, and that's what I'm doing today. So let me show you how you're going to reach both sides at one time. Now, how can I reach both sides? OSHA's not going to recommend this, but this is what all the pros do. You kick your leg out to get some balance. You reach out to that side. Same thing on the other side. You kick your leg out, get some balance. Reach out on both sides. When you're climbing, hang on to both sides of the ladder if at all possible, up and down. Okay, so that shows you how you go up the ladder safely, how to lean out and reach safely so that you can get what you need to reach without setting up scaffolding and putting safety ropes and everything, because that's what OSHA would have me do, spend a week here setting up and tearing down scaffolding. I ain't got time for that. I have to use ladders. When you have to use ladders, you have to know how to use ladders. If you do it right, it is safe. If you feel unsafe, don't do it. I've been doing this for 20 some odd years, so I just climb up there and do it. Now, you might be wondering, how do I safely and easily carry this? Well, there's two ways. One, especially if you have it extended and you're just moving a few feet, you take the ladder, one hand here, one hand down here, pick it up, and walk around. And actually, after you've been doing it for a while, you can skip that. You just walk around. Now, if you're going to go a little ways, carry it some distance, and you can bring it down to regular size. You tilt it back a little bit, balance it on your shoulder, and walk with it. This is a 24-foot extension ladder. It only weighs 35 pounds according to the manufacturer. So there you go. That is how two ways you can pick up and carry a ladder safely and easily. Okay, last but not least, the most dangerous ladder there is. Step ladder. Except maybe them folding ladders because they collapse on you, but step ladder. Never climb above this step, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it says do not stand on or above this step. When you get up to here, your knees can get on there and you have some balance. You get above that, you have no balance unless you got something to hang on to. Then you can maybe go up there if you're confident enough. But what makes these the most dangerous ladder in the world is there's nothing holding on to the top. Every other ladder has your weight pushing against the side of the building at the top, holding it in place. This one, there's nothing holding that ladder from falling over. Most dangerous ladder. You might say, well, at least you don't fall far. But what people don't realize, you fall 6 feet, you have a 50-50 shot at not living through it. 50-50 at 6 feet. So be very careful with step ladders. They are absolutely by far the most dangerous, deadliest ladder there is. So, you hear people talk about cleaning windows and what size squeegee to use. Now, a lot of guys say you just use the biggest squeegee you can. Some guys just have this obsession with size. Let's not get into that. What you use is a squeegee that is about 1/3 the width of the window, or less. Yeah, you're going to have to make more swipes, but here's the trick. Then you start in the middle, go up, across the top, into the corner, pull straight down, then you come up, you go across the top, into the corner, and down, and of course you just keep knocking the top off that mountain, as they say. But notice what I'm not using. I have a rag. That's for wiping the bottom of the window. Use the right size squeegee and not one that's too long. You can cut your edges so smooth and so tight, you don't have to go back and waste time with a rag when you're done. And that saves you a ton of time.